but apparently not. Apparently that's not sufficient. There we go. So we're going to have a challenge coming in on Laundry Stairs. It's going to be Lems. Takes himself down to the bottom of Freezer Stairs and uses the shotgun. They've nothing else to do other than go for that Hail Mary down Laundry, try and push in and see what they do. Taking an absolute lungful of toxic gas there. He's going to look to get a nade in here. He might have some joy. Candela goes in, and there we go. Nicely teamed up. Gets the kill onto Breedy. Second Candela goes in, and there comes the push behind it. Digital Boydie getting kills for themselves. That leaves us now coming down to the last 30 seconds. What a kill from Rafal onto the window, taking Worthy out. It's all up to Digital. He's inside his sight. He's moving around, but I feel like they know where he is. That's a great kill onto Ranchiro.
Rafal not being connected, the shotgun in hand. Red pings all the way through, and Digital finds a 3K. Round 2 to the Chiefs. A smoke coming in, I think by the looks of it might be enough. In fact, no, it's just flashes to let them have a second go at this, but Breedy comes out in the swing, finds one. Boydie one back the other way. So down to that 3 versus 3 in the last 20 seconds. They've got to step their way forwards, but in comes the cavalry from BDS. They find 2 more. Worthy with an aid in the kill. What is that? But here he comes down highway. Here comes the trigger pull coming out from Worthy. A couple of shots coming in. Is he Worthy? No, he's not. Here comes another smoke out of Breedy. That will be the last as they step in to try and get this plant down. Another kill out of Rafal. A second from Breedy. They've shut them down, Tim. They've broken this top floor undefeated streak that the side of Chiefs have had, and it looks like here we'll end up finding ourselves at the 3, which now means we have to go to an offsite in the next round. Breedy being found out by bouncing, though, is not the way they wanted it to go. He was the man inside the site doing damage. Renshiro, C4 in hand, but no, gets pushed by bouncing. 2 massive kills in the round.
The time could be a problem here. Shaiko gets one onto Digital. Rafal looks for one, doesn't find it. Bouncing with a double before Boydie finishes it off.
Smoke going a little bit deep here. Rafal's in and going for the plant, and BDS are taking ground for free here when no one's looking to challenge. In comes Bouncing, dropping down from behind. They get 2, but can't quite finish everything off.
There's very little that Breedy can do from this position. He's trying to challenge in. Rafal cannot hit the shots with the pistol. He downs the man, but it leaves us now effectively 1v2. Breedy shut down, and that's going to be disabled onto the diffuser coming in for Worthy.
But the drop might be the one that they simply cannot stop. Here comes the swing stepping through as well. The plant will get completed once again, but here comes the push. But BDS somehow wriggle their way out. It's a 3 versus 2. Make it down to basically a 3 versus 1. Will he try and go for the res here? Surely not. There is a man sat in the rotate. Will the Monty come in for the push? Yes, he will. Turns around and finds the pistol kill.
4v4, Boydie holding inside of security, but they know he's there. The challenge comes in, and somehow Shaiko wins out against a shotgun. That should never be allowed to happen. Digital dipping away on the clash, taking a lot of damage from the nade. There's another one, and there is the death. Trying to do what he can, hold on, see if he can find himself a cheap kill. There's the drone, there's the information, there's the kill. It's Lems to finish things off, and he's going to have to go downstairs in search of them because he can't just ignore this fact, and it's going to be Worthy who finds him. Ranchiro bouncing, both getting in on the action as well, and that is exactly what it looks like. Could be the case here as Chiefs continue. But
he got him!
He got him! Digital somehow, full white flash, takes a ton of damage, but manages to find the shotgun blast onto Lems. Breedy takes a lot of damage, but continues coming in, gets a kill. 2v1 as Ranchiro finds one as well. Breedy getting the diffuser down, and somehow it looks like BDS have overcome the odds, but no, the time is ticking down, and Ranchiro just manages to find that final kill, and BDS, they close out what has been a very difficult Oregon. They're just going for the hot drop straight down.
It's like 3, 2, 1, all drop together.
To see this.
What's up, boys? Coming in through the vault as well. Forrest looking for Rafal, but Rafal might be able to find one. He misses the shots. How do you miss a 3v2k inside of the vault? But they've stormed their way in. 2 kills do come back from BDS. A 3 versus 3, a 3 versus 2, all inside 60 seconds. They've come in at pace. Lems coming down marble. It's a massive recovery effort coming out of BDS here as well. But 2 kills come in from ASTRALIS. Iconic, hoping to hold the angle, but the man goes to the move. Can he find the head? No, he can't. Just about dodging away. There's a couple of kills that come through, sure.
They've got the barricade with the angle all the way through into Staff. Look at that from J90. Manages to find his man Breedy shut down. There's an opportunity to find himself a cheap kill or 2 to get things going, but no, he's watched from the window. He's shut down by Shuttle. With 30 seconds left to go, they're struggling to get themselves into a position inside.
J90 finds one, make it a second as well. They found the kills course they need, but Rafal pulls 2 back, but can they shut him down here? Sat inside of Bleepers, C4 over the top, Diffuser's on the ground, and 15 seconds to play, J90 makes it 3.
Opening things up, finding a kill onto Renshiro, and it's advantage Astralis, big advantage as Forest manages to find a Lems.
He now has a wonderful line of sight straight through into lockers, which one, puts Brede under a little bit of threat, but also stops BDS comfortably crossing across this point, which Rafal is now looking to go through, but Iconic was forced to back away as the Shumaker's reined in. I'd love to see him make use of the smokes here from Forest as well. You've got them on the Twitch, you know, why not go for it? But instead they go shallow. There's no C4 on side this time round. Rafal, any Yokais on side? The answer apparently is no. Shuttle with 2 massive kills, and that should be enough to get them round number 5 here. A 3 versus 1 for Astralis in a post plant, and they're still being pinned down by this man inside of the garage. That is a wonderful attack out of Astralis, of which they haven't used any of their Otero drones so far in this round. They're halfway in, and normally that's all you'll see Flores doing in the first half around, is using those drones.
But he thinks he's on the left, but really the Echo is on the right. Rafal needs to take this peek, but he won't know that he's prone. He finds the man.
2 more smoke canisters in back pocket can stall out a little bit of time here, but is it going to be enough? Absolutely not. DP fight into a triple in the round. Forest coming in with the plant, and poor Shoko can't see the Forest for the trees here. A 1 versus 3, a plant going down. BDS, it goes from bad to worse. Astralis, 5-1. Alems could be his target. He could be the prey here, as in they come. 2 of them stepping in for Iconic. Pistol in hand, but Alems is saying no. No interrogation today. Thank you very much. DP fires straight in with the trades.
It's going to be shut down surely here as he challenges onto 2. It's Renshiro who finds the kill, and that's going to leave us now 3v2 to BDS, but still Astralis fighting. Shuttle with a huge double.
This is brutal. BDS not able to get rid of any of the utility. Astralis
halfway into this, but they are making good progress. Iconic's going to get a freebie, just waiting on the inside of the doorway there. Lems comes creeping round. They haven't got top floor control.
That's the problem, right? They need that vertical. We spoke about it earlier on. Otherwise, out the window he goes! Forest finding 1, but at the same time, Prede's in sight and holding down F. They've got the cover. The door is blocked. There's 1 coming down from Marble, but Choco's got to find this kill. Man running off to the side. It's J90 pushing round towards the side. Iconic bringing 1 back. A 4 versus 2. It's Monty and the Shiko against the world. It's not looking good. Iconic with a 3K is down. Forest with the close. It'll be a defuse coming through. Astralis trouncing BDS on day 1 with a 7-2 victory on Bank.
Pretty impactful player going down to Yaga being removed from play. Hopefully all the cameras were set up, but okay, things are going very quickly. Yaga with that punch-roll. Spirit's the next. Now who's going to fall yet here? Diaz picking up the next frag. Kino as well, shutting it down. Furia cannot maintain in the 3v3, and XSET take initial control.
It's going to be hard fought. He's going to have to get the Claymore immediately 180 in order to take the fight, and he'll get it. That was gorgeous from Gomez. Those beautiful mechanics made out on full display here. He'll finally get taken down after that, but that's 1 LMG out of the way, and actually don't even have to worry about any more. Instead of Bar Connector and Spirits potentially with 1 as well, but no, it's Yogg yet again. Miracle will go down. Spirits, some amazing shots, and XSET with a flawless round.
But there's a lot of pressure broiling itself out, ready to knock him down, and we're going to see it come to bear immediately. Fantasy with the pre-fire lineup has no trouble knocking Yaga out. This is a much cleaner fight so far from Furia, but the response is still there as Spirits.
Valkyrie in play means that XSET's going to have a lot of info game going into the later parts of this round, but it doesn't really matter if Furia kills everybody first before we get there. Spirits trying to swing out and equalize. He'll be able to do so and at least get it to a 3v2.
Oh my! A bit of a surprise here for Kino, and he gets away with the kill. There's a second player following him up as well. Waits for the spray to finish and sneaks right through. From that, trying to isolate the drone intel, but it doesn't work. SDK has locked down the first player's position, but is not going to be able to win the fight. They block out the hatch. He drops through it regardless. Has been able to get himself access to Arsenal and picks up the first kill. Won't give an angle over to Kino as he now swings out from the bottom of main stairs. He's going to try to deny this first attempt. No! It'll just outright deny the round as the Toxic Bay finishes off.
An offensive matrix being built around this site as Furia will find their second mark and equalize here. The smoke damage starting to bleed through though onto Miracle as Diaz takes down 1. Diaz takes down 2, and Gomez will wrap it up with a bow.
Fantasy also getting hit a bit too. It looks like
Spirits,
struck by a bullet or
He's
two.
outside!
Spirits getting hit up here. Oh my goodness! Alive in a corner. He's been brought down trying to self-revive, but he had already used that adrenal surge. You can see he was affected by it in the midst of that fight.
So it's going to be very close. Fantasy will actually end up spraying down down Kino. So many bullets flooding in through the wall of blue at the current moment. DS more than likely will have so many crosses held on him here. It's going to be pre-fire central as he bounces back and forth off the AC unit here in blue.
Just panic peeking so much to try and find anything he can work with. Nearly is able to negotiate a kill right there. I wouldn't be surprised if we see other teams start implementing that. Another top rope swing here from STK. He pays the price for it, but Fantasy immediately exchanges. Yaga maintains control, however, with a second pickup for XSET.
Miracle with no potential answer just yet. He'll get one, he'll get two, and John, that was getting close there if he's able to produce that shotgun.
Good placement of that there. Nice attempt at it from DS, but doesn't ultimately work out. That's an even better one, though. Rips the head right off of Miracle. He's going to go for a plant attempt, actually, to bait players out. No one takes it. Oh, I correct myself. Rare does. He comes out into the open. There's the stick now, probably, as Handy's got to re-rotate into CCTV. He's gone up, but no! Handy just barely closing it down. It's on the wrong side, so it's not going to stop this break from being open. Kino going for three at the start of this entry. 3 members of FURIA knocked out. STK, Fantasy, and Handy all eliminated. Miracle is going to strike back, though, with not just one, but a second as well. FURIA are not done fighting this just yet. Rare needs to reinsert himself into this, but he's been read into. Diaz and Spirits get the last 2 kills.
A nitro cell inside Rare's pocket, but nothing here for Miracle, as obviously he's the smoke, so potentially try and add some other things here, but no flares will help him out. No shotgun either as he tries to run out of the actual room. But now for XSET, it's brutality against FURIA. They're taking down every member, and Yaga will clean it up. It's 7-5 fashion as XSET find their very first international win. Expecting Rare to potentially swing in. It's going to be the Hibana instead as things will be traded out. Rare will swing in on the back end and trade that. Palu with one as well as he'll get a double on the round. Team Liquid still ahead on man advantage, and they'll maintain that as they'll take out Rare. Miracle, it's all down to him. He won't even see the man inside of Freezer, but eventually takes him down. Luckily enough for him, some of that extra health coming through, and Palu will actually end up pokeballing him inside of Freezer. Liquid.
First floor hold.
Oh,
It's
they're
expected
in.
to see the Maestro coming in, but they're not going to expect FURIA at entry this quickly. Well ahead of schedule to try and take control of this site. They need to get ready for it, execute a bit earlier, but the confidence on that swing from Nesk, man.
Potentially a Z-ping coming out for him as Rare is actually going to sledge
with the
Ask to
sledge?
death. I don't exactly know what happened there, whether he downed him or what, but either way, a nice shot here from Palu. Potential to try and shut down the plan is it's only going to be the initial impact damage.
Regardless, FURIA at the moment just waltzing right in as of these past 2 to 3 rounds. And look again, man. Fantasy getting himself a second. He does ask for a bit too much here. Liquid does not want to take an additional risks here. They want to play this so close to the chest.
Nice.
Nicely played from Ask. Quick correction.
Miracle.
Good job, production.
He's doing stuff.
We're back into it.
They're locked in. Team Liquid trying to take the fight, but Miracle's going to be able to get some damage on the back end, though, as PSK can't hit the shots. A little bit of damage out from the AR, but Miracle, he's trying to capitalize. 30 seconds remain. Has plenty of time. No more track stingers, and potentially the frag. Miracle finds it. He sees the head of PSK. Although it's a very extended hold right now for Team Liquid, the site is actually all the way downstairs. Nesk is actually going to end up getting punished by the recoil pattern of the MX4 Storm. He was so very close to the noggin of that member, but he'll head it this time around. Miracle to go down, and yet again, it's looking like a flawless round from Liquid.
There's not really much resistance in the site, just one waiting in kitchen, but more than ready for that type of a haphazard swing. He'll get the first kill. Handy will be ready for the re-aggression from Reset, so at least trades that back. Less than 20 seconds remaining. They need to burst their way forward now, but they don't have the right to. They have to bully their way in. Miracle's more than ready for it with an M590 pump. Rest of the team trying to lean their way in from the red stairs drop here, but again, Miracle more than prime for these shots. It's a triple for him as he holds at the edge of train yard and shuts down the attack for FURIA.
Coming in behind the Liquid members now. Andy, he switched over towards Christmas. Some fair shots coming through from Liquid, but not enough to be able to take Rare down just yet. And he's going to try and swing for Pixel. It's a potential 2K here for PSK, but won't follow through just yet. Into the post plant now, and Rare's dead and gone as Ask will pick him up. For this fireplace hall, Palu, he'll find Fantasy. He tries to cross here inside of Red 90, get rid of the Banshee. Has one close, frag grenade in hand. Won't do much with that, though, as Handy trying to hold the backspace. He will. He'll take down Ask, and that's a triple kill for him and the case. Can he continue on here? It's going to be a plant attempt here from Nesk. A flick from Handy. Doubles back over. He downs one. There's no way that he makes it through the smoke. Ask will drop down. He's immediately bodied. Yet another one out here, and another body to fall. FURIA, they're getting away with so much. Team Liquid, what has happened? They've fallen apart at the seams, and although SDK will go down, it is surely a FURIA round as they have guaranteed themselves themselves overtime and points here at the Charlotte Major.
Ness trying to rotate himself to the bottom garage entrance by White Stairs here. Miracle, meanwhile, on the other staircase, ready to take the challenge. Gets hit a little bit there by the stun charge, but is still able to negotiate the fight. Thankfully, because he's on the M590. Ness will exchange the trade, now completing that rotate over towards White, but Rare too quick on the exchanges here. It's FURIA with so much control by Red side. PSK going to take some of it away, but it's just not enough. He could become the hero for this squad inside of this round, but it was not meant to be. Handy gets the last kill, and it's FURIA to pick up a victory for themselves, giving them 3 points on the day.
7-5 for FURIA, and a stunned Liquid here to cap off the day for day 1 in Charlotte.